Hi everybody, it's Diana at Catherine Diana Studios, and I am going to show you today a journal that I made for a teenage girl that I got her name in a Secret Santa drawing that was coordinated through a relative of mine. And I don't know this girl. I've never met her, never heard of her, never anything, and I'm really going out on a limb here. But she's young adult and active in her church, and that's about all I really know about her. So I did go out and buy some nice little things to go with this gift, you know, nice lip gloss, things like that. But I'm also decided I want to make her something personal. She's getting ready to branch out in her journey. I don't know if she's going to go to college. I don't know if she's got a job lined up. I have no idea what she wants to do. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do some things that people did for me when I was her age. And it made such a huge difference in my life to have someone say some really encouraging things. A couple of people in my family say really encouraging things. And so I thought maybe that kind of leadership encouragement or something might help her out, or encourage her or send her on a different direction. And, for all I know, her family does this for her too. I have no idea, but reiterating any of those things they may tell them is always going to be a positive result anyway, so I figured I'd just go for it. So anyway, I needed an envelope, and I didn't have any that would fit, so I just made this one this afternoon. I just wrapped this whole thing up. I've got to hurry up and get this thing across country to get in time for Christmas for her Secret Santa gift. So I made this envelope today. What it is it's 24-pound copy paper that I used distress oxides, sprayed them, put it on a piece of parchment. I use parchment or wax paper, and I'll put the ink on, spray it down, have it liquefy, and then I'll drag the items through. So that colored the paper, and then here's the back side as well. And because she's, let me get that down a little bit farther. Because she's active in her church, I decided to go with some stamps that I had. I'm going to kind of go out a little bit, like that. Use some stamps that I had that I haven't used for a while. And so I used a napkin, and the napkin is, I got them at Tuesday morning. Here they are right here. They're still in the wrapper, so there might be some glare there. And there's the name brand. This brand, they make amazing napkins. So that's where this all came from. So, and I don't even know where I got this lace. Honestly, I don't know if it's a thrift store, if it's something I picked up off a spool at a craft store. I really don't know. So anyway, so there's the back. I feel like I need to go back on the camera just a little bit more, but see, you're going to get a little bit of that right there, which is the edge of my desk, but oh well. So anyway, so there's the back. The front, again, she can write her name if she'd like. I love the little faux stamp here. This is from some graphic 45 paper, I believe. So there you go. And then inside is the journal. So let me go ahead and put that over there. So I did a little belly band here. I'm hoping there's no glare. There's a lot of glitter. Put some stickles on this to match this pretty little butterfly. I think this is a recollections item, and I believe these flowers are too. So I did this belly band here, so she could tuck some little notes, pictures, whatever she wants. And I had some stamps that like I said, I hadn't used forever. This one I hadn't even ever used. And it goes with her being active in her church, so she can just journal on the back. And then there's this paper. I just picked this up. I got this at Hobby Lobby, and she can journal here as well. So and I went for that napkin, by the way, on the outside here, because it kind of matches what's going on the cover here, the pretty florals. So open it up, and there's a little pocket. Move that out of the way. There's a little pocket here, and I'm hoping there's glare on anything because this has a shimmer on it. And you know, if things have a lot of a shine to them and you don't like it, you can use some clear gesso and it'll really tone it down if you kind of put a little on your finger and go over it. So, but I don't mind it. It looks fine on this. It's just it might be a problem filming because of the lights. So, and this has this little sticker here and a little doily here. And inside this little pocket, some paper from those little paper pads you find at Tuesday Morning. And I made this cute little, I guess you'd call it a, well, it's not really a tag because it doesn't have the thingies, the corners. Isn't that what makes it a tag? I don't know. So it's a journal card, but you could use it as a bookmark too. So I thought that was cute. Be silly, be honest, be kind. And then she can journal on the back here. And then here's some paper that I picked up, I believe at Tuesday Morning too, but I'm not sure. And it said turn dreams into plans, but it was too wide to fit in here. So I just kind of cut it, dreams into plans, so she can, you know, log whatever she wants, whatever she's thinking of. You know, when we're all 18, a lot of times we think we're going to do this and we end up in something completely different. You know, I that happened to me. Ended up in a completely different field as what I planned to go in. So, you know, who knows? But anyway, so places to journal here. Lots of spots to journal here. All these pages. I did a little bit of stamping, did some distress ink stamping. This is across here. This is like the corner of a Bible. You can barely see it. I wrote dream, or I not wrote, but stamped dream. I made this cute little envelope here, so go along with, you know, something she probably learned in church. Oh, look at all the ink I have on my hands. Sorry about that. So decoupage, use these napkins, or these are from the same napkin. This is just a piece of gift wrap paper that I picked up at Michael's a couple years ago. That's in their little $1 bins or $2 bins, whatever. So this is also decoupage napkin, and inside some paper that I believe I got this also from Tuesday Morning. So I just cut that down to size so it would fit. So there's a couple of pieces. I think there's 3 or 4 pieces in there. And it has little butterflies, and those colors go very nicely with this journal. So she can, you know, write through here and put secret little notes, whatever she wants in here. So let me get that. There we go. A couple more pages. I put random stamped sayings to encourage her. So it's not only for the reflecting her activities in her church, but also the encouragement. So I thought this was great. You know, remember Ginger Rogers did everything Fred Astaire did, but she did it backwards and in high heels. Now her parents, or maybe her grandparents, may have to tell her who Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire were. I don't know, but if she knows, or once she does know, she'll get an idea of just how hard Ginger Rogers worked and just how amazing she was, and all that she did. And it was so much harder for her to do it, but she did it, and she did it so beautifully. So she was an amazing dancer. So anyway, so we'll go on here to a couple more pages and lots of journaling spots. And then here, character, like sweet herbs, gives off its finest fragrance when pressed. So just to remind her, you know, she's got a long way to go being 18. Things are going to get tough in life, but it's our character throughout whatever we're going through that really makes a difference. You know, that's our testament to everybody in our life, and that's what we take. You know, when we die, we don't take anything with us but our honor and our integrity. You know, that's what goes with us. That goes with us. That it stays behind. That's our legacy. So things like that to kind of help her think about those things. You know, because you don't always think about that when you're 18. So thought this was wonderfully encouraging. Proceed as if success is inevitable. Just keep right on going. Another dream stamp, and this is, if God is for us, who can be against us? Dream big. I always believed in that. My favorite phrase is go big or go home. Champion, defender, fighter, defends another's rights or cause, a warrior. You know, being a champion, you know, I'm a former athlete too, so being a champion in everything in life is so important. And one of the things that I was taught by a particular relative was everything that you do, do it credibly, no matter what it is. And they were right, because the benefits of that in terms of your reputation, the favor you find, all of that, people, it just works out really well. It just works out right. So do the right thing all the time. Do it to your best of your abilities, and you can't go wrong, So, so a few more pages here in the back. Toward the back, we're on the second half of the signature like this. Until you spread your wings, you have no idea how far you'll fly. And a couple more journal spots and another envelope. Let me put that down there. And also another reflection of her activity in church. Rise up, take courage, and do it. So Ezra 10:4. 10:4, get it? 10:4, get it? So 10:4, copy. I get it. I'm going. I'm moving forward. I'm going to rise up and take courage and go do it. Oh, I like that. How ironic. Isn't that funny? So anyway, so in the back here, be the change you want the world to see. My understanding is Mahatma Gandhi said this. And inside is more journaling pages. And I don't know where I got this. I think probably Tuesday morning. And I thought that was interesting. Do not be afraid is written 365 times in the Bible. So, just go forth and be fearless. So, and I understand that. Live fearless. I did that too. And because of that, I've been fortunate and had the opportunity to do some pretty amazing things in my life. So, travel to some amazing places, do a lot of cool stuff. So, be fearless, have confidence, even if you don't have it. Fake it till you make it. I remember a couple of relatives told me that. Just fake it till you make it. And boy, it's true. So, more journaling pages here. And the back here, there's still room to write. You can't really see it. These first pages, this one and the one on the front, they say believe. And then here, another little pocket. I love this fly to your dreams. Which I don't think I read, your journey. You can kind of see that there. I was talking about getting rid of the glare off that, but I thought that was nice. Nice little journaling card. I just cut this. It's a bigger one, and I cut just a piece of it. She can use this as a journal card. She can journal on the back if she'd like, or bookmark, whichever. And then, of course, good things are coming. Which is a couple of pages here for her to journal on. And I did use the tie-dye paper in the back. Trying to, whoops, I just dropped that. Trying to do a youthful twist. And what's funny is this is, kind of out of my comfort zone. I'm usually doing Christmas journals or memorial albums. I've done a lot of those. Boho journals and garden journals, mostly garden journals. I do a gazillion of those. And so this is the first time I've really done a whole journal for a young adult. I've made bookmarks with encouragement, encouraging things on them and quotes and stuff like that, but never an actual journal. And of course, there's the back, and then there's my stamp saying that I made it. Anyway, so I didn't really have a plan. But I did, and I just kind of winged it, and surprisingly, winging it in the beginning did not pay off. I made so many mistakes, like novice mistakes. I was really getting annoyed with myself, so I walked away from it for a couple of days because I was really getting torqued off. I'm like, what are you doing? Like dumb mistakes, craft related, adhesive related. I got careless. I put something, set it down, and then I ruined it, so I had to go back and fix it. So stupid stuff like that. I was busy. I was working making a lot of stuff at the same time, working late at night, working during the day, and so I was tired, and that didn't help either. So, but I turned my mind off and said, just go. And so I did, and it actually turned out, I'm really pleased with the outcome. I think it turned out really cute. I think I've got some glue on my finger there. I do. So I literally just stopped making this, so I just finished it. So anyway, so we all can get wrapped up in it has to be this way or it has to be that way. Just kind of go with the flow, and if something doesn't turn out, remember it's always paper. You can start over again, or you can always slap some glue on it and put something on top of it, or you can cover it up and decoupage it with a napkin and fix any mistake you've made. So, you know, we can work around it. So, and it's real. I know it's hard to not be hard on ourselves, but don't. So anyway, so there it is. So I really hope she likes this. And what I'm going to do, I think it's cute enough that what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some photos of this. I'm going to put it on my Etsy site. And because I have plenty of these supplies, I'm going to have this as a custom order item. So if you'd like one for someone in your life, I will go ahead and make one just like this one. I just asked for about 2 weeks time, maybe 7-10 days, something like that. I guess like a 14, be safe, especially with the holidays coming. But I'm going to go ahead and do that because I have plenty, and I will be able to, plenty of supplies, and I will be able to make more of these. Whereas the majority of my journals and such are not really duplicatable. I don't use digital print-offs and things like that. I'm cutting out of books. I'm getting ephemera that's, you know, a one-of-a-kind thing or 2 or 3 of a kind, and that's it. So with this, I've got some leeway, so I'll go ahead and put that on my Etsy shop. And then, you know, if you want one, just let me know. And I can customize it too. It doesn't have to be religious themed. All of this can be just encouraging words. You know, I did a lot of coaching, and I worked with kids in one of the states where I lived. I worked with kids at a junior high school in their art program, and I was always encouraging them and teaching them some of the stuff that I learned as a leadership coach. When I started doing that in the 80s, throughout, when did I stop doing that? 2013, 2014? I still do to a degree, but not like I had been doing. And that was just something I volunteered for years. So some volunteer, some paid. But anyway, so it doesn't have to be, you know, religious themed, or it could be a different religion. If you want something else in there, that's fine too. I'll find it. I've got stamps from you name it. I've got it because I've had them for, you know, a couple of decades. So I got a lot of stuff. So anyway, hope you like it. I loved it. I think it turned out pretty good for winging it. And anyway, thank you all for watching. I appreciate your time and your support and your comments. And hope you have a great day. And I will talk to you again soon. Take care. Okay. Bye bye.